Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on bubble chart report item. Before getting into this video, let me give a short introduction about the bubble chart. The bubble chart allows you to compare a large number of data points, represented as bubbles, and showcase the difference through its size. The bubble chart requires 2 values per data point. By default, bubble charts display data points as circles. In this video, we will see how to add the bubble chart report item to an RDL report, and how to change its properties. First, let's create a new report. Create a new report, and name it Bubble Chart Report. You can learn how to create your first report from the link provided in this video's description. Then, create a data set to assign the data in the chart. Create a new data source. Name it Growth Rate Details using the JSON data connector. And click the Connect button to create a new dataset. Name it Growth Rate Dataset. And click the Finish button. A dataset is created. I have provided the video link for creating a data source and dataset using the JSON data connector in this video's description. Now, let's add the bubble chart report item to the report. Drag and drop the bubble chart from the item panel on the designer surface. You will also see the properties displayed. Since we can assign any value from the database to the bubble chart report item, the Data tab is enabled. The name field represents the name of the bubble chart. The properties are classified into 13 categories, based on the usage. You can change the size of the bubble report item by extending it using the corners and by dragging the points at the center. I resize the bubble chart according to my requirement. Now let's assign data to the bubble chart. To assign data, click Data in the Properties panel. The Data panel will open, and you will see the dataset fields displayed. If you have multiple datasets, you can select the dataset you require by using the Dataset dropdown. The numeric columns and numeric expressions are listed in the Measures section. And the remaining types of expressions and dimensions are listed in the Dimensions section. Drag and drop the growth rate field from the Measures section on the Y-value section. By default, the sum aggregate function will be applied to the expression. You can change the aggregate function by clicking the Settings button. The context menu will be displayed by clicking the Aggregate option. The list of aggregate methods will be displayed. You can also change the aggregate function using the Expression option by selecting the Expression option. The expression dialog will be displayed. Click the Preview button. You will see the bubble chart with the sum of the growth rate values. Click the Design button. Size section is used to specify the size of each bubble segment. Drag and drop the size field from the Measures section on the Size section. On Preview, you will see the size of each bubble differing, based on the size of the field value. Then I drag and drop the literacy field from the Measures section on the Column section. On Preview, the literacy is measured against the sum of the growth rate. You can group the fields by adding the fields in the Rows section. I drag and drop the country field from the Dimensions section on the Rows section. While assigning each field, the chart will be refreshed in the Design area. On Preview, you will see the literacy field grouped based on the country field and measured against the sum of the growth rate. Now let's format the bubble chart. To format the bubble chart, click Properties. The Property panel will be displayed. Under the Appearance category, I change the border style to double. Border color to black. Thickness of the border to 1.833. Under the Chart Area category, I enable the Show Border property. The border property is displayed. I change the border color to black. Border thickness to 2. And select the Chart Palette property, Pacific. Under the Title category, I enter World Countries Literacy Details. The title changes accordingly. Under the No Data category, I enter No Data to display. Under the Category Axis category, I enter Literacy Rate. You can customize the font in the Axis Title property. Click the icon next to the Axis Title property and select Advanced. The Advanced property is displayed. I change the font size to 13 and font weight to bold. Under the Value Axis category, I enter the Axis Title value as GDP growth rate and change the font size to 13 and font weight to bold. For this demo, under the Page Break category, I enable the Page Number Reset property. Under the Miscellaneous category, I set the tooltip value to Growth Rate Report. Click the Preview button. You will see the bubble chart is rendered in the Report Viewer control. When hovering over the bubble chart, you will see the text entered in the tooltip property displayed. In this video, I showed you how to add the bubble chart report item to the Report Designer control, and how it is rendered in the Report Viewer control when previewing it. We have also planned another video that explains each and every property available in the chart report item. Stay tuned to this channel for our upcoming videos on bold reports. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.